I don't want to get my terror up too much and just make it to Mount Palmerston and back to London right at this moment in time. And not have too much terror. So, oh, we're gonna miss it. We need to go to the South Beacon. So we're gonna turn a bit. Back to the left. You steer the boat with the arrow keys, by the way. You use the arrow keys to move around. But it always remains the same whether your boat is pointing north or south. So if you're sailing south and you want to turn towards the east, you have to turn left, even though if you would if you would press keys as you saw the boat sailing as it is, you would actually press the right key, because east is right to the right of south. If you get my point, if you look at the boat like this. Okay, slow down. Pull into Port Palmerston. So it's, as you can see, Mount Palmerston is actually a massive volcano, which is active. I don't know how that happens or how that goes in a cave, but I'd be pretty surprised if there was any clean air left, even though the cave is apparently enormous. So, we can actually go up to the crater of Mount Palmerston, which is something that I've never done before. So, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Well, what harm can it do? Let's just try. Up the road. Do they admit visitors to the Brimstone Convention? Probably not, but you never know. They might sell tickets. Okay, let's go. Look down and see Port Palmerston like a toy and the ruins like gravel. You've come far, but the volcano's cone still rears above you. Rest a little before you go the last half-mile. An occurrence, your encounters with the wistful, devilish qualities. Now, 1, you found a little cottage by the gate of the Brimstone Convention. Continue. Tea with the devilish, or... No, the road to the crater, blah 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 blah, ends at the brass gates. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle. An equally charming devilish in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I'm the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass, but can I offer you a cup of armillaria tea? Tea... Her voice cracks at the end of that sentence. Will we have tea with the devilish and drink armillaria? Armillaria? That's not one of the poisonous ones, is it? You're pretty sure it's not. Or no thank you, because you haven't brought a sufficiently long spoon, perhaps. Are we gonna have tea? No, it's not gonna be poisonous. That's fine. Tea with the devilish. No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down that gate, but just now she's a courteous, soft-voiced woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks about your voyages. She's desperate for news of London, of its mist, its night, its blood, its sick, its poor, its fire. Well, she's devilish. And devils do roam free in the Sunless Sea. The Sunless Sea pretty much has a direct connection to hell. And so devils kind of... roam freely in Sunless Sea. They have their own settlements, they have their own community, and they trade in commodities of their own, which usually are souls, people's souls. So devils are people without a soul, and they, in order to, well, have souls to trade, they require people to come to them and have their soul taken away, pretty much sell their soul to the devil, literally. So that's an interesting twist in the story of Sunless Sea. And I'm just telling you this so you know. Well, like, why is it a devilish It's literally a Devilus. Come and see me again, she says. Next time you're here. Next time you're here, I mean. She shrugs gracefully. Bring me a present if you like. And here I gain 60 fragments, which I can convert slowly into secrets. Automatically. I can't do anything about it. This is the bar that indicates how many fragments I need to gain a secret. And occurrence. Encounters with a Wistful Devilus quality is now 20. You've taken tea with a Wistful Devilus. I don't know why that needs an exclamation mark. It seems like I've been apparently extremely stupid. But, Anyway. Find my contact for the strategic information. There we go. Hello, hello. I have something for you. A cowled and buzzing shape clasps your elbow. It whispers in your ear. Its breath is lava and old brass, and a queasy vibration shudders through you where its glove appendage has taken hold. You have what you came for. Back aboard ship quickly. Your vision blurs. Perhaps you are unwell. You've gained 1 terror, and now have 1 strategic information, and I've completed my commission. So, very well. I shall return to to Thingy. Back to Fallen London, of course. Damn it. I was a bit distracted there. Apologies. Anyway, here we go. Light off. Try to leave the light off when you're sailing. Because otherwise you will use tons of fuel. And that is bad news, because fuel's not cheap. Except when you go to the Iron Republic. The Iron Republic is to the south of Fallen London. It's a place that is always in the same spot, even though you start new games with blank charts. It's embedded in the western seaboard, pretty much. So it's always in the same spot, which is practical. Because fuel there is dirt cheap. The only disadvantage is that it's run by devils. And when I streamed this the first time, someone came in the chat just as I ran or made port in the Iron Republic, and he was aghast and said, "Why the shit are you there? That's incredibly dangerous, and you will." He said something to the extent of, "You may never leave again." So that may be an issue. So I'm kind of hesitant to go back to the Iron Republic anytime soon. I talked earlier about Terra. As you can see, it's now 61 already. It's getting pretty up there from all this sailing through open water. You're better off kind of making your way past little islands and stuff. So I'm gonna deviate a bit and sail past some islands here. Kind of slow down my terror gain. Oh, see, this is a random occurrence that, well, occurs randomly. Now and then, rocky fragments fall from the roof of the Neath. The decks of all the ships are pocked with scars. The sound is one no landlubber knows and no sailor will ever forget. There's one has smashed the glass of a deck binnacle. "Ill omen!" one sailor cries. "The god in the roof! Storm is angry!" Ah, God. We've already got Salt's attention, now we're gonna have Storm's attention as well. Because probably whatever we do here will have the attention of the god in question, so fuck that. But, Storm, one of the 3 nameless gods of the sea, an absurd superstition, or make a sacrifice to avoid misfortune. I think I need to kind of console and reassure my crew, and I think if I make a sacrifice that I'll lose terror. But I might gain terror as well, because I believe that stuff. And that believing in gods that may be really mad at you usually increases your terror. So, I've lost 1 terror. But I have 1 stone, storm, and salt. So stone is the 3rd god of Sunless Sea. So we now have Storm's attention as well. And lost 1 supply. Anyway, we've made the sacrifice. Your sailors know the words, you mumble them. A gift of wine and fish is suitable, marked with the captain's blood. Ow! Bound with copper wire and cast overboard from the bow. The package bobs for a moment and then is sucked beneath the ship. I don't know whether that's because of the wake or because of things in the water. I don't really want to know, I think. Alright, let's not crash into Thornwell Crofts. There we go. As you can see, we're gaining terror more slowly because we're near land, which is always more soothing. If I put on my light, we'll gain terror more slowly as well, but of course, as I said, we will use more fuel more rapidly. So I don't really want to do that. Come to think of it, we might even gather a port report from Shepherd Isles and Abbey Rock. Because we're here anyway. Actually, so I'm gonna... I'm not sure whether this is physically... correct, just correct in terms of physics. So, physically, that's the right term. I don't know whether you can turn a ship that fast, I'm pretty sure you can't. But I'm gonna... Oh, we can have different kinds of tales. Tales of the Standing Stones, Tales of the Three Graves, and Tales of Thornwell Croft. I'll compile a port report first. My oh my, there's been goings-on. So there we go. Compile a port report, and we will have a picnic at the Standing Stones to reduce our terror. 3 terror is gone. Well, it's a drop on a sizzling plate. Sizzling. It's just a drop of water on a massive roaring fire, but you know, every little bit counts, I guess. I now have an ambiguous eolith, which is good. That's a tradable commodity. I can do stuff with that. I've lost 3 terror. As I said, I've lost 5 echoes. That's none to bother with. Let's look at those. Oh, okay. There's no more choices other than perhaps not. No sheep, plenty your tails. Okay, so I can't listen to the tales anymore. Good thing that I've decided to go with the port report, because otherwise I wouldn't have anything now, maybe.